Welcome to Homestead Miami Speedway for the running of the Ocean Shores 400 here in the Nicktoons Racing League. It is the final race of the season, and here we are about to figure it out. Here at Miami, we were just down the road last week for the Goofy Goober 300 under the lights at Daytona. This week, we are here to decide the championship. Here is your starting lineup. In row number 1, we have the number 5 car of Twister Rodriguez and the 9 car of Jenny Wakeman. Jenny Blue once again reigns supreme here today. In row number 2, we have the 24 car of Patrick Starr and the 32 car of Mr. Krabs, currently in second, 100 points behind the points leader, Brad Carbuncle. Some huge points implications here today, as we are going to see what happens here, as this is a huge race here to decide the outcome of the title, which we will figure out today. We will figure out the championship today, and one of these drivers is going to be the champion. So he is in row number 2. In row number 3, we have the 95 car of Tuck Carbuncle and the 22 car of Sheldon Lee. In row number 4, we have the 20 car of SpongeBob SquarePants and the 7 car of Brad Carbuncle, currently the leader. If he wins today, he will lock himself in to win the title. And last but certainly not least, in row number 5, we have the 12 car of Sam Dullard and the 1 car of Auto Rocket. Here are some quick pointers before we begin today's race. If Brad finishes in the bottom 5, and Krabs will get it if he wins that race, and also if he finishes somewhere near the top 3. If he finishes third, now this is according to calculations, this is not entirely correct, but if he finishes in third and Brad finishes just outside the bottom 5 in 6, it will be tied. That is according to calculations. That is not factual. That is just according to calculations. But regardless, let's go green flag racing, as they will head down the back straightaway, as we are ready for some Nicktoons Racing, the final race of the season, as they head into turn 3 and 4. Twister Rodriguez and the 9 car of Jenny Wakeman will lead them down to the green flag, and we will let them loose. I'm excited. Are you excited? I hope you are, because here we go! The pace car pulls off! As the green flag is out and we are underway. Remember, you gotta look out, because Brad Carbuncle, currently 4 wide between a couple oh! Sideways! Oh my gosh, sideways goes to 24. He saved it somehow. At least saved it from spinning. As Brad Carbuncle still currently in the top 5. He is in third currently. We need to watch that all race long. Meanwhile, Mr. Krabs trying to contend for the lead. It's going to be very, very close. If they finish, if Krabs finishes in the top 5, and so does Mr. Krabs, we'll see what happens there. But it's going to be very, very interesting to see what goes on as these next few laps wind down, as we are here on lap number 3. Wow, currently SpongeBob in the 20 car got his only his second top 5 of the season last week at Daytona. Can he possibly finish out the season with a top 3 here? Here comes Brad Carbuncle in the number 7 car, though, charging through the pack. Brad in the 7 is a very fast car, so we'll see what happens. He has been fast all season. I mean, he has been finishing in top 5 basically all season, so we'll see what happens as we're going to ride along with Sheldon Lee in the 22. It's pretty clean right now for right now. As Jenny Wakeman will retake the lead with the 32 car Mr. Krabs trying to bow back. Ooh, it's going to be side by side coming to the line here. Number 5. But here comes Brad Carbuncle. We already knew Brad Carbuncle was going to be up here in front. We already knew that. If I were to tell you who might win this title, well, I'd say Brad, because he has been very efficient in the points. He has not finished in the bottom 5 yet this season. So we will figure it out here. As we will see 32 car Mr. Krabs trying to make a move on the inside of Jenny Wakeman. That is for first with SpongeBob SquarePants in the 20 car right below him, trying to help him out, his teammate. So now Mr. Krabs is in pretty good position. Now all he needs to do is just hold on to this position and see if Brad Carbuncle could probably finish in the bottom 5, but he is currently 4th right now. So we will see what happens. As here comes Jenny Wakeman to make a move for 2nd. It's all about who has the better car. It's all about who has it. Here comes the number 7 car of Brad Carbuncle into 3rd. Getting helped by his brother, Tuck Carbuncle in the 95. Three wide through the front stretch. That's the 9 of Jenny Wakeman. Tries to move down low. Lap number 8 currently we are on out of 27 we are running today. Number 95, a Tuck Carbuncle. Ooh! Almost tries to squeeze down there. Currently in 6th. Or in the bottom 5, I should say. Actually, no. He's in position 3, apparently. No. He dropped back to position 6. That last lap. Lap number 9. We're going to be watching that battle all day long. Between those 2 cars, we're going to check and see, because that is the points lead right now. Currently, Jenny Wakeman, though, leads right now currently. Ever since Patrick Starr wrecked out, he's currently in turn number 4. As he will cross the line here on lap number 10, but oh! What happened with Auto Rocket in the 1? Looks very, very interesting. Currently, Brad's still in the top 5. He managed to pass someone for the 6th position. Now he is currently in the top 5. About to pass the 32 car of Mr. Krabs, or at least trying to look to pass him. As he's about to be out of that bubble here in a little bit. Remember that top 3 bubble that we were talking about earlier in the pre-race. We'll see what happens. 95 car of Tuck Carbuncle. I think the 32 and the 95 got involved into something there. As Mr. Krabs trying his absolute hardest. Here comes Brad Carbuncle on the inside of both of them, making it 3 wide. And he will manage to pass them for that position. Oh. It got dodgy there between the 32 and 95 yet again. As we will come across the line to come do lap 13. Only a few more laps to go. And currently we have Mr. Krabs in the bottom 5 currently. As Jenny Wakeman pulls away. 5 car of Twister Rodriguez ducks down behind. Mr. Krabs needs to get back up there. He has plenty of time to do it, but we will see what happens as the laps wind down. Currently, Tuck Carbuncle inside the top 3 right now. Trying to battle with these couple drivers trying to get to the front. Here comes Twister Rodriguez to the front. We haven't said his name in quite some time. Ooh, it's 3 wide. 4 wide now. 4 wide. Nearly. No. Well, Brad Carbuncle is in the bottom 5. But we don't know for how long he will be there. As we say that, literally right now, he charges his way. Ooh, 3 wide! Brad does not want to lose that bubble. He knows exactly full well, more than anyone here, that he does not want to be in that bubble, in that position. Oh, contact! Never mind. They get out of it. Wow. This racetrack is hard to go around. It is Homestead, after all. Lap 16. Only a few more laps to go in the season. Brad Carbuncle trying to do it. Can he win the title in possibly stunning fashion, getting his first win ever? We'll see what happens. As currently, Mr. Krabs in the bottom 5. This is exactly where he does not want to be. Twister Rodriguez, though, pushing the 7 car of Brad Carbuncle up front. Oh, we have contact! I heard contact! I think Otto hit the wall. That's probably what happened to him. I don't know what's going on with his brakes. I don't know what's going on with him. But that is very interesting, whatever it is. Ooh, SpongeBob in 95 of Tuck Carbuncle, excuse me. Lap 18. The laps keep on winding down. Oh! 95 car of Tuck Carbuncle hard into the wall. I don't know if that's going to bring out a caution. We'll see, though. No, it will not. No caution. No caution is being thrown. As Tuck Carbuncle looked like he is out of the race entirely. Lap number 19. Yeah, he is out of the race. He is blown radiator. He's gone. Out of the race. What a tough break for last week's winner. Meanwhile, even though it's not really going to matter in terms of the point standings, they are both inside the top 2. The points leader and the person contending for points. Meanwhile, here comes Sam Dullard trying to make a move for second. on Brad Carbuncle, the points leader in the 7. Ooh, Twister Rodriguez down low. Will he take it? Yes, he will. Well, for right now at least. Here comes Sam Dullard charging back. But he gets up the racetrack. He gets loose up the racetrack. It's all about who Brad will go with. Will he go with somebody? Will he go with anybody? Lap 21. Only a few more laps to go for Mr. Krabs. Can Mr. Krabs hang on and possibly have a chance to win the championship? Brad Carbuncle in the 7 car. Moving down low on Twister Rodriguez in the 5. Lap 22. This is exactly what Mr. Krabs does not want to see in his mirror right now. This number 7 car coming up on him. Exactly what he does not want to see. Lap 23 about to be upcoming here. As it will be. All the hopes for a possible caution to try and, you know, perhaps try and make him take a little bit of a breather has basically come to a halt. After the whole entire incident with Tuck Carbuncle with no caution. There's been a lot of controversy surrounding that all season long, but it finally happened in the final race of the season. We will figure it out, though, what happens. Can Mr. Krabs at least hold on to the win? We will see. We'll figure it out, as Brad Carbuncle is still inside the top 3. A few more laps to go. Brad Carbuncle making a move on the number 5 car of Twister Rodriguez, with help from Jenny Blue, Jenny Wakeman in the 9 car. Ooh, Jenny! Making a move! Down low! Ooh, contact between the 5 and the 7. Contact between the 5 and the 12 once again. Lap 25. Can Mr. Krabs hang on? I mean, come on. Ending off the season with a win is pretty good. So, I wouldn't complain if I was the 32 car of Mr. Krabs. Here comes Brad Carbuncle on the 7 car. Trying to make a move, trying to make it to where he will get into 2nd position. Jenny Wakeman gonna battle for it, though. As we only have 2 more laps to go. Ooh, 3 wide between 3 drivers. 3 wide between 3 drivers on the backstretch. It could get dicey here. So here we go. It's going to be the white flag lap. I cannot believe it. Brad Carbuncle trying to drop back. White flag is in the air. One more time around for the 32 car, Mr. Krabs. Ooh, it's squeeze right there. Between 2 cars. Brad gets out of it. He just needs to hang on to a position. He just needs to hang on to the top 5 in order to win the title. Coming off of turn number 4, though. The 32 car, Mr. Krabs, will win it. As we will stand by for the points results, calculations. We'll calculate based off of finishing order, finishing position like we have done throughout the entire season. But ladies and gentlemen, I feel like I am very, very confident in saying that Brad Carbuncle may be your season winner for the Nicktoons Racing League. We'll see what happens though as we'll go at calculations. But good win by 32 car Mr. Krabs, the contender for the title. As your race results look like this. Coming in first, Mr. Krabs. Second, Twister Rodriguez. Third, Brad Carbuncle. Fourth, Sam Dullard. Fifth, Jenny Wakeman. Sixth, Sheldon Lee. Seventh, Auto Rocket. Eighth, Patrick Starr. Ninth, SpongeBob SquarePants. And 10th, Tug Carbuncle. He was out of the race because of that accident in the backstretch. Meanwhile, the champion of the season is Brad Carbuncle in the number 7 car, ahead by 100 points behind Mr. Krabs, and you can see the rest of the point standings as they roll on by. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, and if there is a next time, we'll see you then. Take care, everyone.